for joining us today for this special edition of Mustang News. I'm Hannah Beeler, and today we have the opportunity to hear about one of Cal Poly's classes that allows students to organize an entire livestock show. I'm here today with one of the Western Bonanza student chairs, Rylan Lindahl. Thanks for joining me today, Rylan. Could you tell us a little bit about what Western Bonanza is?
Western Bonanza is a class that Cal Poly students have the ability to take during winter quarter, and they work to put on an entire livestock show that takes place during President's Weekend every year in Paso Robles. And so kids from across the California and West Coast come to participate.
Wonderful. And when you say livestock, what exactly, what animals would we expect to see at the show?
So the animals are similar to what you'd see at a fair, but it is just the livestock or the market animals. So that is beef animals, meat goats, lambs, and pigs.
Great. And so what was your role in the class particularly?
So this year I was the merchandise chair. So with that, my co-chair and I worked to pick out what items we were going to sell, decided what logos we were going to use on them, picked out all the items, the quantities, and then at the show we had our booth where we sold all of our merchandise that a bunch of people decided to buy.
Great. And what other committees are available?
So there are livestock committees. So there's a livestock committee for the swine, the beef, the goats, and the sheep. And then there's also an office committee, the merchandise committee that I'm on, media, and hospitality.
Great. Since it is student run, what are all of the different levels of leadership in the class?
So this time every year they decide to pick who will be the chairs and managers for next year. So we start working in September to get ready for the show. So there we have an advisor who is a lecturer and professor at Cal Poly, and then so he's the only person that is not a student. And then we have the general manager, a variety of other managers, and then underneath them are the committee chairs. And then in the winter the students can join the class and they get put on the committees.
Great. So it sounds like this is geared towards agriculture. Can non-ag major students participate in the class?
Definitely, and every year there is a handful of students that are not in the College of Agriculture that participate. Some of them that don't have a big ag background decide to be on hospitality because they work on event planning and doing our sponsorship dinner. But there are some that just don't have a ag background but are interested in agriculture, and so they get to see firsthand how it works.
Great. Well, since we are running out of time, I have one quick question for you. Since you are a third-year student, would you do this again?
Yes, I would do the program again, and this year, hopefully, I will be the marketing manager.
All right, that's all we have time for today. Thanks again, Rylan, for being here with us, and thanks for joining us for this special edition of Mustang News.